Hello. When I was thinking of my speciality, I originally went for basic directing and sort of tried to throw cinematography in with that, which is still the case. But I thought I'd try and narrow it down because I've done a lot of music videos since I've been here, and most of them have been half decent. So I thought let's continue with that. You can't really talk about directors and music videos without talking about David Fincher. He's how he started, sort of in the 1980s. I think it was during his time working with George Lucas in his division. He made a lot of videos for people like Rick Springfield, Madonna, Billy Idol, Michael Jackson also was on there, and it really was key to build up this story without words. I think me and the director that did Prime Evil spoke about that a lot last year. Was about trying to talk about just telling a story really basically well. I think he got a bit lucky, David Fincher. He was George Lucas's neighbour, and I think that's how he landed the first job. And it's just quite a nice pathway of it not being be on and end all, because there isn't that much money in music video making unless you find one of the big guns. And it's just, he did go on from that, and he's now an incredibly renowned and respected director within the industry. A lot of people I looked at, such as Shane Meadows and David Fincher, the main things I've been looking at them with is their voice and what drives them. So, for instance, Shane Meadows talks a lot about his voice. He has to work in London, but his voice being in the Midlands and his upbringing as sort of this thieving, didn't get any GCSEs young guy. David Fincher, he's got this dark, contrasting, people are perverts sort of voice. You know, he likes to show people their secrets, and that's where I come in. And I don't really have a gritty voice or a hard upbringing voice.
Is that your face?
Yeah, it's my face. That is one of the main things I do need to develop down the specialising route, is where I'm sort of coming from and what I want to say to the world, which is probably at the moment quite mundane, but I'm sure I'll think of something. But I do feel that, like I said, that I need to find a way to tell stories in these 2-minute times in order to be able to flesh out bigger stories. The film festival I'm looking at mainly at the moment is the Coventry Film Festival, and they do have a category of a music video. And I thought it was interesting that it was under 4 minutes. Like, they are after short, they're not, because obviously music can be 7, 8, 9 minutes, but they do want you to keep it short and snappy. There's 2 parts of the Coventry Film Festival, one of which is the standard films, and then they also have a LGBTQ category, which makes me think that they're a lot more open-minded. They're not going to mind what you show. So don't be offensive to that. That won't go well. But it's quite cheap as well, with only £5 per submission. And it's just, I think, in order to get it far in that, even though the category that I'm entering isn't that category, to make something that has a point, you don't make something for the sake of making it. It's got to have some sort of message within the world that's going to drive home, because they clearly are quite active activists as well in terms of issues. So even if it wasn't like that, just something that will grip them and then go, ah. And obviously that's me saying again that I've done lots of music videos before, and I'm just going to continue on that vein, really. And yeah, stop there. Answer the questions.
Okay. So have you got like a song or a music track that you're looking at?
No, not yet. It's just that's the difficult bit, isn't it? Finding something to exploit. Use.
Would you say that it's more important for you specifically to get the track first, obviously to have an idea of